Virgo, should I stay or should I go? Do I leave? Do I stay here? Leave? Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn. But do I leave Lee? Or do I stay here? Do I move? Do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go from here? You really could be dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius of 8. But like, I don't know whether I'm coming, whether I'm going, whether I'm staying, or whether I'm moving, or whether I'm not. Am I moving in? Am I moving out? Am I going? Where am I going? Am I physically trying to think of a direction to go, but I don't know, because I don't know whether it's the same messages that came up through the 8 readings. I don't know whether I'm travelling, whether I'm going, whether I'm moving, if I'm going to be here. If you was to move in, I don't know if I'm staying in myself. So if I'm not, then not. If I say not, you say Pisces swinging on a tree. Be like Kissing. Like, but like, what am I doing? Am I coming? Am I going? Am I leaving? Am I staying? Am I looking for someone? Am I not looking for someone? Am I looking to move? But if I want to move into a house, does someone live in that house? If they do, is that all right by them? Is it not? Do I stuck? Fuck Pisces. Same messages came out through 8s. Watch Leo, which is an Aquarius, life path 8. 2 life paths that come together to make an 8. Okay, working 8 till late, like night shifts. Stuff like that, okay? That's what I've got for you. I'm not going to channel anymore because it's coming through as really confusing of not knowing a clear direction named Claire, or like, I just don't know a direction yet. I just can't give you an answer because I don't know, okay? That kind of thing that you have there. Steve, Stephen, Sarah, Sassy, Simon, Cynthia, said what? Cedric, Ricky, Rachel. Let's see. Virgo. What they got coming up for July? July. Can we deal with Elijah, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn. Anybody beginning with L? Louise, Louisiana, Polly, Pollyanna. Polly put the kettle on. Virgo. So don't worry about that. I said July. I think there might be something coming up for you. Shall I lie or shall I not lie? Shall I tell a white lie or not? Like, what do? Do I just continue on this and do I not say anything, or do I say something? Am I still connected to my past? Are they still connected to me? Do I still want a Pisces? Okay, or do I want a Libra? Okay, what do? Do I just stay here or do I move? Like, this could be move. This is Sagittarius or Taurus person in your life. Could be a friend. And I don't know what I'm doing yet. Like, I've got no direction. So, well, have you got an answer for me yet? No, well, not yet, because I haven't really done anything. Like, well, are you moving? Well, maybe, but not this month. Probably next month, right? So, like, do you want to come over? I don't know, maybe next month, but not this month. Like, I'm really not ready to move on yet. Some of you have not moved on from your past yet, okay? And you're like, I just don't know if I'm really ready to move on from my past. Like, I don't know if I really want to... Because, I mean, this could be someone that you're talking to, for instance, and they are connected with someone. They say, look, I really don't know if I'm completely over and finished with my past yet. Like, I've still got feelings for the past person here. Let's see. Person, Pucci, Paula, Pisces. Let's see. So you got Leo, Aquarian here, life path 8, life path 5, life path 8. So, like, I don't know. It's like the Leo. If you're an 8 with a 5 placement somewhere or a fire placement, okay, get your own fireplace. Like, I'm all like me here. I'm always by my fireplace. It might be real cold where you are. Like, oh my God, I'm always cold. Like, it's so fucking cold at the moment. I mean, it is in Britain, but like, I'm so cold. Like, physical cold. Or like, do I give them the cold shoulder? Do I call them? Do I not call them? Do I speak to them? Do I not speak to them? What do I do? It's like this lost feeling. Like, I don't know if I can move on from you. Like, I don't think I can. Let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, or Life Path 9 for February, please. For February. So, yeah, there's this stagnant energy that's around here. It's because there's no speaking, there's no communication, okay, because there's no direction. It's like that you don't have a direction to go in yet. It might be to do with your love life. It could be about moving, but it could be like, I can't be asked to move. Like, I don't really want to go out. I don't really want to, like, talk to people. Not really. Like, I just like, oh man. It's like this, I don't know a direction. 2 here, a Libra, is a direction. It's like a Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. I don't know yet. Like, I don't think I can reach out to you yet. I don't think it's time yet. I don't think that it's time for me to move on yet. Like, I'm tired, I'm fed up, I'm frustrated, but I still can't move away from the connection that I have, but I can't speak of it. So it's kind of like that. Like, for a lot of you, it might be where you're watching tarot card readings and you're not communicating, and you're just kind of like, is the tarot card reading showing me any results yet without me doing anything about it myself? So I haven't got my results in. So it might be something to do with around salts, bath salts, salt and battery, charge going to court, my study results, like my hospital results, doctor's results. Like, I haven't been diagnosed as anything yet. Like, I haven't got a diagnosis of what's wrong. This is why I said in the Leo reading just now, I said about counselling and results. There never is a result when you go counselling, because they remind you that something is wrong. That's past triggers, that's people, it's memory, it's relatives. Okay, so when you go counselling, and trust me, I've been through it, and a counsellor, but not learnt by a book, learnt by experience. When you go counselling, a counsellor will counsel you through bringing up relative energy of what's wrong with you. The more you think about what's wrong with you, what do you think is wrong with you? Something that I can't identify what is wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with you. You think that something is wrong with you. So when people talk to you about what's wrong with you, what is it that your main factor is through all of those times that they ask you to do homework or counselling? And I want you to go away and think about your behaviour, young man. What are they going to think about? The bad behaviour. When you're raising children. Okay, I want you to go away and think about what you've done. So why do they turn out that way? Because if they're adolescent and they constantly do bad behaviour, and you're always telling them off for their bad behaviour, why do you think they keep acting accordingly to bad behaviour? Because they're thinking about bad behaviour. Okay, so when you look at counselling one-on-one, you look at it in the realms of addiction, or Robin, or realms, but you look at it as the thought of addiction. Okay, a conflicted energy is someone that is conflicted in their mind to believe that something is wrong with them. The more you take tablets, the more you believe you're taking it because there's something wrong. The more you talk to counsellors, the more they counsel you by letting you know that there's something wrong. They try to direct you in a life by a book. It's like religion, it's about tarot card reading books, and it's about people that are educated by book. Mine doesn't come from that. It's the Akashic Book of Records. Okay, so it's stuff that isn't really written in a book. Doctors and stuff are normally just basically people that are there to what? To make money by counselling, by prescription medication. They'll just give you whatever it is in order to palm you off to go on to the next. Okay, so when you're looking at counselling 101, when I've been through all of these things, like I said in the Leo reading, the only time I ever discovered myself was when I stopped listening to everybody else. When I stopped hanging around bad people. When I stopped thinking that there was something wrong with me, and all the people that were telling me, you really need to do this, you really need to sort your life out. Have you sorted your life out? Yeah. Have you? Because there's something wrong with you, right? So, so when I stopped listening to all of those and I decided, fuck it, I'm just going to do this for me. I'm going to do it my own way. Okay. Going to try and not think about that there is something wrong. Then I can start thinking about, okay, so what is right in my life? Okay, so I like doing this focused energy on something that's keeping my mind distracted from it. When I do that, I stop telling myself that something's wrong. Then I get a phone call from a counsellor that tells me what? How you getting on with your life? How shit is it? Yeah, shit. Y'all get it? So heroin and things like that, if that's in front of you all the time, what do you expect you're going to do? Okay. If an addiction is being forced down your throat all the time, what do you think that you're going to do? Okay. So here, there's an energy of, I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't know whether to reconcile or not, or what do you reckon? Do you reckon this or do you reckon that? You got two twos, okay, like Libra, choosing between past, present and future? Do I stay as I am? Do I concentrate on the past? Do I not communicate with them and not speak to them, but watch and spy and think and not know? Or do I physically reach out and speak, and then at least I know? Okay. Because a lot of people, what my education through saying to people when you're watching tarot is, don't watch it to see what the outcome is in a general reading. Be somebody that can manifest with action. Manifesting thoughts gives you what? Thoughts. Gives you more thoughts. Gives you something to think about, like your father or mother did. Do you want me to give you something to fucking think about? Okay. So what am I going to do? Sit and think about it. Okay, so what am I going to do? Do I have a plan? Do I have a Trojan coin in my pocket to say, you know what, I have got a plan and this is what I'm going to do? I'm thinking I want to do it, so I need to start taking steps towards doing it. Okay. I know what I want, and what I want is a calling. And I've said this, I was probably going to put it on a t-shirt. If I love what I do loves you. Okay. If I love what I do loves you back. Okay. So it's a calling. If you love what you're doing loves you and shows you back the same that you show the other person. Okay. But if you show up as someone that doesn't show up in life, you're more of a watcher than a doer. Okay. I just want to watch. Okay. I don't want to participate. So you've got the energies of 3, but we're not concentrating. Virgo. Virgo. What's Virgo got coming up for February, please? Virgo for February. So you've got the King of Wands, sex, passion, love, spiritual divine connection. Okay. Still connected to the past and the present and the future. A direction. What direction do I go in? I just need a sign. As soon as you give me a sign, I'm in. Okay. It's like that. As soon as you let me know, I can then let you know. Like, it's kind of like, as soon as I can get you focused on me to make a decision, as soon as I know that, then at least I have a direction to know that I need that answer from you first. Do you know what I'm saying? I need that answer of the go-ahead by you first. Now, that can either be a person, a past energy, or a present energy of a plan that you have, of like, as soon as I've asked, because Alaska, from Alaska, okay, but as soon as I've asked them, then at least then I know whether there is a chance or not. Okay. Because this is a revealed energy. I haven't never really shown you or told you anything important in my life, unless you have, and it's a past energy. But I said this in Leo, and it's coming up again. The better the devil you know is the one that you know the best, because you know what they're like. If you don't know this person and you haven't seen this person, you think you know them, but you don't. This could be dating on websites and you haven't seen the person, you don't know. Because this should be a revealing energy, okay? Because it can be worldwide web type sort of stuff, going public, things like that. But it can be a thought of, but I don't know. So you need to reveal, you need to show yourself as you are. Because if you don't get anything. You got to show up in life, okay? You got to show up and say, you know what, baby? This is what I've got. Bam, there it is. This is me in the flesh. This is who I am. This is what I have. There you go. You've always wanted it. You've got it. Okay. There you go. I want you. Let's see for Virgo what they got coming up, please. Virgo for February. Virgo for February, please. The Page. Is it to do with the loss of a loved one here? The loss of a brother or a sister or a loved one or a sibling? If it isn't, is it the thought of nostalgic energy of loss of a loved person, like a lover? Maybe a mother. I'm hearing a mother. Something also around a Gemini or a Capricorn. Okay. You've got because the Gemini would be a 6, which would mean Capricorn, right? You have to know how I read in numbers. Page of Pentacles should start to now speak. Now, some of this is, I may have options. I may have options, but I'm not sure if I want either of them yet, because the person I want is the person that Virgo wants. So these can either be new people, and you could have 2 new people, but you're like, no, I want to reconcile with my past, or I don't want to reconcile with my past, and what I'm starting to do is talk to somebody. Okay. But if that isn't of love interest, then these are just friends and people. Okay. You guys that have got children together. Getting to know you on more of a personal level. Virgo. What's Virgo got coming up, please? Virgo. Virgo. For February. One more card, please. Bam. 8. Leo, Aquarian. You start communicating. It's kind of like this hesitation of a plan of know that I've got one. I just need to start executing the plan. It might be your ex, but I'm hearing executing the plan. Okay, I've got a plan. I know what I want. I know what I'm doing. I just need to manifest it a little longer before I actually take steps towards doing that. This is like a child taking its first steps, taking its first breath. Okay, it could even be a child. Okay, we've just had a child together and we're now raising our child. Raising Arizona, or the name Ralph or Rachel or R. Okay. But yeah, I'm definitely hearing a newborn baby. Like, this is someone that just comes back from hospital. They just get back from hospital and they start to like pick themselves up after an illness or after a baby. A baby is born. They just start, having a child. Because this is also like, if you don't want to get pregnant, then be very careful around getting pregnant if you don't want to get pregnant. Because this is a woman's cycle here. And it's also very much the energy of secret sex. And it can be like periods and things like that. And this is semen. Okay. So it can mean sex, and it can mean pregnancy, and it can mean birth and rebirth. Okay. And it means divine spiritual connection of talking or metaphysically talking in different worldly aspects of a connection that is still there. Okay. Don't forget, you guys never ever forget anything in your past. It's how you cope with the future of the past. That's how you cope. Okay. Don't never believe that you're going to forget things in your life. You will never forget things. Okay. They will always still reflect up in your memory. Everything and everybody will, always. Okay. So this is energy of thinking about communicating. Now, I don't know if that's with a past or a different person, but then it starts to find courage and strength in order to be able to get momentum. So it starts to pick up a little bit. It could be work. Someone starts to get a bit of work and things start picking up. Like, okay, now I've got a pep in my step. Right, let's get things moving. Let's get things rolling. Let's stop not talking about and skipping over the energies of bullshit. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of the truth. If we're ever really going to get anywhere, well, then we need to tell each other the truth and be honest. Because if I can't be honest, then I can't be honest with myself, then I can't be honest with the future. Future has to meet me as an honest person of honesty. Okay, so I have to be honest and I have to tell you something. Bam, you more than likely start talking or traveling. Okay, like, okay, I need to travel to be able to see the person so we can go over things and talk. If it isn't travel, it's basically just communicating with, if you guys are single, okay, say you're single, you're kind of networking in a way, like you're networking. Now, those people are going to be whoever that is for you. Even could be called Trevor, okay? But like, because there's this energy here of like secretly watching, like, behind closed doors, I'm actually keeping an eye out and I'm watching to find out what is going on before I do that. This is people that are watching tarot. Okay, I need a tarot card reading or I need clarification first so I know, and then I can ask. Or fuck it, throw balls to the wall, stop being silent, break the silence and actually come out with something. Okay, come out with it. Okay. I don't know which way around that is. It doesn't matter. Because that's breaking a vow. That's breaking silence. It's also breaking bad. Something around drugs, maybe. But like, or virginity also. Like virginity. Your children, I would definitely say they're of age right here. But someone could have just broken their, like, this could be my first time. Like, this is my first time. First time. Could be the first time that you've ever saw this person's face. The first time that ever I saw your face. The first time. So it's the first time that I'm ever going to, like, actually start to reveal who I really am. Going to tell you about it. Tell her about it. Tell her everything you see. Can you tell her about everything that you've just witnessed and seen? Can you tell me about what she's like? Can you tell me what she looks like? Can you tell me how she feels about me? Or he? How do you feel about me now? How do you feel about me now? It's like, woo, how do you feel about me now? Oh, well, my God, Johnny, do I think I'm in love? How do you feel about me now you've seen me? Because it might be where you're online dating. You're online dating and you're talking to someone via messaging, and you're online dating and you talk, but you haven't seen. Because this is such a revealed energy. Like, I need to reveal myself in the flesh. Right? It could even be a fucking dick or something. I don't know. But, like, it's a person. Like, I'm going to show myself who I really am. I'm going to let you guys see me for the first time and show up who I am. This could be like going public. It could be showing you publicly who I am. I'm going to come out from behind the closet and the curtain and show you who I am in the flesh. Okay. Still can't remember which way around they were. It really doesn't matter. But that's what I'm picking up. And it could be some kind of like sexual, like I've got some kind of like fetish, right? And I need to be able to see you because all of this, what do you call it? All of this facade about not showing yourself is really not helping the situation of you just remaining in the shadows and very secretive, because that isn't building up the energy of trusting. So I need to go on a date, maybe. Like, well, I need to be able to go on a date and find out how it's going to go. Okay, so because I can't give you a yes or a no until I've been on a date, or until we speak. How am I going to know that? Unless you actually say anything, how am I going to know what your feelings are? I can't just nanu tap in and think, oh, okay, I know. Right? So someone here has to start speaking about what they want. Okay? And when you do, so far you get a good result. You get a good result. That also might be medical as well, like you're looking for some medication or news and you suddenly get your results back. Your results come back. It could be anything to do with like college and paperwork and an exam that you took, and you get your results back and they tell you what your results were. It could be like blood results and stuff. But like I certainly got my results back and it was good news. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I've got so far for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for following, guys. I really appreciate it. If you want to continue on with the reading, I'll do you a full table spread this time because it's a monthly. And then we clarify the cards to tell you more about what's, where's, how's, when, people, housing development, moving, all that kind of stuff. And just realised that my friend Chris has got a Virgo placement. I thought he did. But I also have it in a midheaven. Midheaven? Is it midheaven or IC? MC or IC? One of them. I think it's... Well, Pisces is in the 4th. So, I don't know. It's one of those where Virgo is. Anyway, yeah. So, if you guys want to follow, you can find the link provided below. It'll be both tiers. The first tier is very cheap. Second tier is more expensive, but you get the weeklies and thoughts and feelings, you versus them, all kinds of stuff that we go over, challenges, possibilities of coming up, the aspect of two people's sides, but that's on the full access bundle there. And that's just a rolling ticket of full access. Yes, if you want to join, you can find the links provided below for Patron. If you're already a member, follow your email. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, the email is provided below. If you want to follow Angel Radio, me as a music producer, the link is provided below. It's called Angel Radio Music. It's another channel that I own. Okay? All right, guys, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.